Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope all of you are keeping in good health and spirit. Today, I am again back with a new topic, your host, Mr. Franklin. So, without wasting much time, I would take it forward. Before that, I would like to thank all of you that you have started liking my videos, especially, many of you have even started utilizing it in your real lifetime. And many of the entrepreneurs have started even seeking my guidance in terms of establishing their own business. Friends, I love you all, therefore, I take so much of pain to think about on the next topic which I should produce every week for you all people. It's just not for my benefit, it is for all your benefits. There are many people who are very busy in their life schedule, in their business schedule, in their job schedule, who might not get time even to go through the different news of the retail upcoming, uh, you know. Uh, verticals and different categories which they should focus, which they shouldn't focus, because in last so many months and year, a lot of people lost huge funds after their retail business, and they were very sad, stating that, sir, we are not able to understand what we have to do next. So I told them that, see, don't lose your hopes. What is important, you just need to understand what is the current trend, where is the pain factor, so that you can rectify yourself and you can move ahead in life. So without wasting much time, today we are going to discuss about what are the different categories of apparel business in India, and what does the statistics says. In fact, what are the growth rates which have been recorded in the past, and how you can get into the new aspects of the business models, where you have to penetrate, which cities, which towns, so that you can be sure that you will be success. Friends, the Indian apparel market, as we all know, have been categorized into three broad categories, as menswear, women's wear, and kids wear. And the menswear business have been, accounted to be 41% of the Indian apparel market share, whereas women's is contributed as 38%, and kids wear as 21% of the market share. It is also estimated that over next decades, women's wear and the kids wear will demonstrate the high compound annual growth rate of 9.9 and 10.5 respectively, which will be resulting in the market share of these categories. And both men's and the women's wear will be expected to contribute 39% to the total market share in 2026, with kids wear accounting for 22% for the rest. Now, kids wear business is again, subcategorized into two broad categories, as girl apparel business and boy apparel business. So, if you see, that's the kids wear market in 216 or 2016 was estimated to be worth rupees 61,201 crores and accounted to be 21% of the total apparel market of the country. It expanded to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 10.5% to reach rupees 1,66,147 crores by 2026. And if you see, the boy business or the baby boy wear have contributed estimated for 51% growth, whereas the baby girl wear have been estimated for 49% growth. Looking into the urban market, which contributes 23% of the Indian apparel market, especially in the metro cities like Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Kolkata, because of the global and the national brands, the subsequent growth has keys down because of the factors that there are huge competition. The real estate occupancy cost is so high that they cannot sustain the EBITDA for even 3 or 4 years. Hence, they have to look forward for an alternative options. So the alternative option is to move towards, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 cities, as we all know that there is a huge population which is untapped in the rural India or the Indian rural market as such. Today the scenario have totally changed. Every each family in the rural market, they look for a value for money product, a very what do you call it, price sensitive product, which they can use it, and they can be satisfied with what they are getting worth for money or the value for money. So if you see, in the current population, which I also have been discussing in several topics, that the Indian population is estimated to be 1.35 millions, out of which 1 million is approximate the population of urban India, whereas 35 crores have been estimated for the rural India. So these 35 crores, or maybe even more today, could be a very new market for these branded or the semi branded companies to launch a brand which could be price sensitive, which could be value for money, which could be eco friendly, so that the major amount of rural markets can go for these products. See, if I say, there is a myth that the urban population is, very good into spending capacities, or they have good earning. No, half of the population earns just to pay the EMIs. If you see, at the end of the day, what they have been left off with is just to have the basic amenities of food, or maybe little bit of requirement for their children's education. But the actual lifestyle, which is led, is by the rural India. Today we die at the age of 50. You see, they die at the age of 100. The quality of food, the quality of lifestyle, the simplicity, fresh air. They don't take much tensions in their life. So you can encash those psychological aspects of the rural Indian people in terms of converting them into the business opportunities. Friends, if you see the death and the birth rate ratio in rural India, it is estimated up to be 34 is to 10 ratio, which means 34%. If the 34 birth rate is there, 10 people die each minute. And to be surprised, each minute is recorded to be 34 births, 10 deaths. Each hour it is estimated a birth of 2062 babies and a death of 603 people. Likewise, 49,481 birth per day and 14,475 death per day. And if you calculate it yearly, it will come up to be 1.5 million birth per year, and 1 or even 0.04% of millions death per year. So from these figures, you can understand what is the scope of the rural market. So please understand the fact and encash this opportunity by all the good branded brands, so that you can tap this rural market with a very good product, eco-friendly product, price sensitive product, and you can establish your position there. It is not a discourage for the unorganized retailers, but of course, see, today at the end of the day, what a customer wants, he wants a product which should be value for money, which should be eco friendly, and it should be value for money. And that is why a lot of brands who have been focusing into most importantly brands like V-Mart or such nature, wherein you have all products like Bazaar Kolkata. They have very good stuff. Even I have been shopping a lot of products from the cities like Jharkhand, Bihar, Ranchi, Patna, Bhagalpur. These are very prominent East India markets where they have really performing very well. So why can't you people? So I wish you all the best, and without wasting much time, God bless you. And if you need any help, please let me know, and let's come up with some new topic next week. Thank you all.